Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Destiny if this is your first time here, and my channel is based off of beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. So if you like what you see and you want to get this look, please stay tuned for the video and make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video. I do upload every single week, and if I don't do it every single week, it's definitely every 2 weeks, but I try to aim for every week. So yeah, so I did a holiday look today, you guys, and I hope that you're feeling this look as much as I am. So if you want to see how I did this look, please stay tuned and let's get into this slay. Okay guys, so to start off this look, we're actually going to be doing our hair first, and then we're going to move on to the makeup. So as you guys can see, I did cut my hair. It's like a blunt cut right now, which I absolutely love it. You guys know before my hair was like really long, but I wanted to do something different, so I cut it and I actually really like it. So since it's just straight, I'm actually gonna bump it a little bit, give it a little curl. So let's jump right into that. So I'm gonna start by the back. I'm gonna start with the back section, and then we're gonna go up to the front. So right now I'm using my rat tail comb. Now that we got our hair done, we put some curls in it, we are going to be doing a holiday glam look, as you guys can tell from the title. So I'm just going to pull my hair back. I know I just curled it, but it'll be fine. So I'm just going to slick this back so it's not in my face, and then we're going to get to this beat. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to take this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. You guys know I love this stuff. I've used it in several of my videos. So you just need a little bit, and like I told you guys before, this is a dupe of the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and it is everything, okay? For about $3.99 to $5, I think it is, you can have this, and it's just gonna make your makeup seamless, okay? So that is some game that I'm giving you guys. Alright, and I'm gonna be taking one of my OG favorites, you guys. I'm actually going back to this Maybelline. This is the Fit Me. It's the matte and poreless, which you guys know the coverage is amazing. Since it's winter time right now, you guys can tell I've gotten lighter, so I can start using this one again, and I am in the shade 340, and this is Cappuccino. So let's see what she's doing, because I have not used this, you guys, and I say it's been a good 6 months since I used it. Ooh, girl. Ooh, this must be my new bottle. Yeah, this is the new bottle, because that came out too fast. Ooh. Alright, so let's go ahead and start putting this all over the face. I'm going to put this down a little bit so it doesn't get any product on it. And I put way too much on my brush. Look at that coverage, you guys. I mean, look at this. Makeup wear. Makeup wear. She's giving all skin today, okay? This is skin. I'm like, makeup? What are you talking about? No, I don't wear that. This is my skin. Okay. So let's just get this blended all out. And then we're going to move on to the eyes. Lately I've been doing my eyeshadow before I do the concealer, just because I think that it comes out better, because then if you do have fallout, you can easily conceal that. So I cannot believe I put this much on the brush. So I'm actually going to have to buff some of this out with another brush, because I think it's literally too much. Yeah. So I'm just going to take this buffing brush by Real Techniques. I normally use this for like my contour, cheek contour, but it's okay. I'm just gonna blot all this out so it sinks in my skin, like so. Alright, so let's move on to the eyes. And today I'm going to be taking this palette that I got at Ross. You guys can see that it's very affordable. It was only $4.49. I got this last year at Ross. And I just love the colors for, you know, winter time. They're very fall. I think it's just going to give a good look, you know. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. You guys can see that. I mean, hello. Like, it's pretty good. For a palette that's $4.49, it works good as well. And I'm also going to be using my Amrezy palette. You guys know she did the collab with Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is one of my favorites as well, so we're going to use that. And we're also going to be taking this Fenty. This is the Pro Filter concealer, and I am in the shade 370. Okay, and I like to start with this on my crease in my lid just to kind of carve it out so we can get this eye popping. Okay, I just find that this stuff works so good. And then I'm gonna take this brush that I got off Amazon. I'm just going to buff this all out, blend it all out, so we have a nice canvas to work with. This is how I literally been doing my makeup, you guys, for the past couple months. It just seems to work so much better. You'll see, because like not putting the concealer down here first, it really starts to sculpt it out and it just looks amazing. So I'm also going to take this CoverGirl, this is L'Oreal, my bad, L'Oreal. This is a True Match, and this is their little concealer crayon, and I like to put this right on my lid. And it's really thick as well, so it sticks and helps your makeup stick really good. Alright, so now that we are all primed out and we're all blended, I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can kind of, you know, see this look that we're about to do, this slay we're about to do. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna take this Revolution palette like I just showed you guys. Can you see me? Am I in the frame? Let me move my camera. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Sigma E40 brush, which you guys already know this is one of my favorites, and I think I'm gonna start with this shade right here. You guys know there are no shade names, so we're just gonna go right in and start doing our transition color. Ooh, shoot, wait a minute, this ain't no transition, baby. This is like the main, she's like the main color. Ooh. She says she's the one. Okay, let's just keep blending this out. And wait until I put the concealer on, you guys. Like, the game is gonna be over. So now that I'm blending this out, I'm just gonna go to this eye and try to catch this one up. I like to do my eyes at the same time. I know some people prefer to do one eye each, but I don't like to do that. I like to just do both my eyes at the same time and just get them done. So this is going to be like a soft glam kind of look with a red lip. I am going to be doing a red lip just for holiday purposes because it's holiday season. And what you want to do is just keep blending this out. Like, you really just want to build up your product. So to do that, you just want to keep going over in like a wiper motion. So I'm probably going to just do a voiceover for the next couple clips that I do, just so the video isn't super long. Because I feel like talk-throughs, they just become so long, like they're just so winded because you're constantly explaining, whereas a voiceover is just super quick. So yeah, let's do that, and then you know, I'll come back and I'll talk at the end. Alright, you guys, so you see me applying this L'Oreal. This is a concealer crayon, and I'm putting this all over my lid. And now I'm going to go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills X Amrezy palette, and I'm using that shade Anastasia, and this is like a champagne kind of iridescent color, so it's so pretty for, you know, the holidays. So I'm just going to be packing this all on that lid. So we're doing kind of like a cut crease. And this palette does have a lot of fallout, but that color in particular is not so bad. So you see I'm just going over it, trying to make it really defined. And I think that's, you know, that is one of my favorite colors from that palette. I really love this color. Alright, so we're going in with some concealer. I did use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. I also went over that with the Fenty Beauty, the Pro Filter Concealer in the shade 370. And I did speed this up because you guys have seen me do this several times, and I didn't want to make this video too long. So now we're going to take this Wet n Wild. This is a foundation stick, but I use it as a contour, and I'm in the shade Chestnut, and I'm using my flat-headed brush by e.l.f. and I'm just going to sculpt out my nose. And I like to drag this in my eyebrows as well because it really helps make your nose look very sculpted. So that's a trick that you guys can do. And I'm just taking this brush that I got off Amazon, and I'm putting a little more concealer just to really sculpt out the nose. I really wanted to get my nose snatched today, so that's why you guys see me doing this. And as you guys can see, it's starting to really look contoured, which I love. Alright, so next up we have the Fit Me. This is the setting powder, and I am in the shade Medium Deep, and I'm just going to be putting this all over the areas where I put that cream contour at. So I'm going in, and I almost forgot. You guys see me right now, so I'm taking that foundation stick again by Wet n Wild, and I forgot to contour my cheeks, so that's what we're gonna do. Then we're gonna jump into the powder contour. So I always do cream and then I do powder, and I find that it just helps build it better. And you always want to go under your cheekbones, kind of where your chin is, just to sculpt that face out even more. And do not forget your forehead, ladies. So I feel like when you do your forehead, it just helps bring it all together. That way, you know, you don't have that separation from where your foundation is meets your hairline. So you always want to put a little bit of bronzer if you can up there, and that's just will keep, you know, the flash down. If you take photos, you're not going to be able to see where your foundation stops. Okay, and I'm sculpting this out some more. And this is a brush that I got at Ulta. So now let's take this Fenty bronzer. This is in the shade Caramel Cutie, and I'm just going to be making circular motions all over my face. And if you guys have this, it works so good. So let me zoom you guys out so you can see the full effects of what I'm doing. And I'm just sculpting out my cheekbones right now, trying to make sure my face is very defined. And if you guys have not seen my Fenty review, head over to that video because that video is really good. I'm reviewing all the Fenty products that I purchased. So yeah, go ahead and go watch that video when you guys are done with this one. So let's take this Mario Badescu. This is the Lavender and Chamomile. It is a facial spray, but I like to use it to set my makeup because it smells good and it works really good for hydration. And as you guys can see, I'm really focused on the nose. I'm really trying to make sure my nose is snatched. Alright, so let's get into these brows, and I will do these off camera, and I will be right back. Alright, so I got my brows on and I also did some lashes. These lashes are by Ardell, and they are I want to say they are they're natural lashes. And I'm just going to put some of this mascara on. You guys know this is the Maybelline Total Temptation in the shade Black. This is my favorite mascara because it just works so good and it's super affordable. So now I'm going to take this Black Radiance Baked Blush, and this is in the shade, I want to say Auburn. I'll have the shade link down below, and I'm taking this brush that I got from Mary Kay, and I'm just going to be putting this all over my cheeks. And as you guys can see, this is like a terracotta color. Alright, so my favorite part, we're taking that Fenty lipstick. This is the liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Uncensored, and it is just like a universal red. It's very perfect for holidays, and I just love this stuff. It dries really good, and once it's on, it's on. And I'm just going to go in and start slow with the bottom of my lips, and then I'm slowly going to carve out my Cupid's bow. That way we can get that nice plump lip shape. And you guys just want to take your time when you're using this because it can get all over the place. So just take your time when you're putting on this liquid lipstick. Alright, you guys, so now we're going to take this Juvia's Place palette, and I actually use this as a highlighter. I'm going to be using both those shades. I use like that bronze shade and the gold shade. I'll have the shades down below, and I'm just going to start by putting this on the nose just to define it a little more. I know some people don't use highlighter anymore, but I still love it. I still think that it just sets my looks. And I don't miss this part. And I just start going all over the place with it, and I just think it gives you like a nice glow to your face. So Juvia's Place, holla at me, because I swear you guys need to make this into a highlighter. And make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I do try to upload every single week, and I'm trying to build my subscribers up. So if you are not subscribed, sis, please hit that subscribe button and let's get your girl on her way. So once again, I'm taking the Mario Badescu spray, and if you guys don't have this, you can pick it up at Ulta. It's about $6 for the small size, and it works so good. So now we're about to give some face. Yes. Yes. Serving. Yes. Pose. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. Love you guys. Mwah.